After visiting houses in Norway last January and finding our dream home in the north, we had to declutter, sort, clean, and give back our apartment in Switzerland. After playing Tetris game in the car so that everything and everyone would fit, we were ready to go and start this new chapter of our lives. But before starting a new chapter, there was one that I wished to close. The one of my very first dog that I had to put down. I kept his ashes for 8 years and I felt like it was time to let go of some old remorse before moving.
So how does it feel
To drive?
to leave?
Well, we're still in my village, so it's not. We're not so much leaving now. It doesn't feel like leaving yet.
As we left later than initially planned, we drove all the way to the northern part of Germany on the first day and first night. We stopped in the middle of the night when none of us could drive anymore to get few hours of poor sleep in the car.
Do you feel the change?
Yes, I do. And you?
I don't know. I still don't know.
We drove happily into Sweden the following day until where are we going?
We are going to the garage because the car is making some shitty noise. So apparently it's the AC. The compressor is broken. The good news is that we can still drive safely, hopefully, eventually. And the bad news is that it's pretty expensive to change.
After losing a couple of hours with the AC problem, we kept driving north across Sweden, where we could gradually feel the change and take in the fact that we were actually transitioning into our new life. On the second evening, we decided to get a proper night of sleep and stopped in the loveliest Airbnb ever. So we have 1,000 kilometers left.
And how many did we do today?
I don't know. How many did we do today?
I did 1,400, I think.
Oof.
Yeah.
And now it's time for a shower and for a bit of sleep.
And what about the car?
We didn't lose any other parts. So that was rather positive.
Yeah.
and back on the road we were. As anyway we weren't right on our schedule, we even took the luxury to make a shopping stop in a huge outlet. And then we kept rolling again. The more we were driving north, the more wonders nature would give us. Seeing so many reindeers was completely unreal to us, as they're not part of Switzerland wildlife at all. It was pretty magical. Some of them were marked, so we imagined that there are domesticated herds left quite free in the wild. Maybe you Norwegian or Swedish guys can tell us in the comments how it's done here.
So,
Last night before
reaching our house tomorrow morning.
it's actually
Not enough light.
1:30 and it's really not dark.
No.
And now time to sleep.
It was crazy for us to be surrounded by such amount of snow and ice in the middle of May. We loved it. The camp was pretty empty, but we managed to find fellow countrymen anyway. We hit the road again for the last few hours of our trip, finally crossing the border of Norway. The landscapes left us once again breathless. Finally, after 4 days of car drive, we reached our new home.
Et voilà quoi?
On est arrivé chez nous.
We were greeted by one friend of the owner to show us around, and we had quite of a surprise when entering the various rooms. The previous people renting the house left almost all their furnitures. Plus, there was so much dirt. As you may have seen in our previous adventure, when you leave a home in Switzerland, you have to empty it and clean everything from the top to the bottom. so it was a bit disappointing to arrive in such a mess. But the joy of having moved was above all of these things that in the end seemed like details. And we tried as we could to start moving in while waiting for things to go back to normal.
I will fight for you, even in the heartbreak, even when we win. I'll be loving you.
Il a giga de la peine avec le focus. Je sais pas les
Over
réglages
and
qu'on a, mais...
over again.
After having made few calls, the owner arranged for cleaners to come and clean the whole house 4 days after our arrival.
I'll choose.
In between, 2 of his friends came to gather everything that needed to go. And surprisingly, they didn't take it to the recycling station, no. They simply burned everything in the backyard.
We'll be hand in hand, babe. I wouldn't change a thing.
I'm telling you, that was quite an epic arrival we had.
Tears flow, even when we laugh a lot.
With some well-deserved sleep, after all of this, we were ready to settle in and get to know our region.